What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and today I have a review of the Mattel WWE Basics Battle Pack Roman Reigns vs. AJ Styles. For those that don't know, I am a huge WWE fan. Have been since I was a little kid. Since the Hulk Hogan days, and even slightly before that. So, yeah, it's been a long time. I've been following WWE with like a little gap somewhere in the mid-aughts there, till about 2011. I was kind of out of it, but ever since 2011, ever since the upcoming TLC of 2011, I've been back into it. TLC I went to that year, and been pretty much into it again ever since. So, anywho, I bought these guys on Prime Day this year. They were on the cheap on Amazon. Got them real cheap, so decided to get them. I wanted an AJ Styles and a Roman Reigns in my collection, even though I don't really have a big WWE collection or a wrestling figure collection in general right now. I do dabble every once in a while in the Mattel line, as well as the new Figure Arts line. I've picked up Stone Cold and The Rock, both of whom I've reviewed here. So yeah, I've gotten some figures before, so you know, I decided to get these two because they were cheap. And I've said this before. I don't know if I've said it here on camera before in any review. Again, I haven't done too many reviews of the wrestling figures, but there's something about the basic figures, and it's mostly in the face sculpts, that I find better than their Elite series. I feel like they try too hard with their Elite series, and a lot of times they fall short. Whereas with the basics, sometimes they get the faces right, even though the articulation really isn't there to really make it like a good battle pack per se. But I'm not sure when these guys came out. I'm going to guess sometime last year, since that's when Roman and AJ were feuding. It would make sense. AJ since has been a huge face on SmackDown. So, and this is just really a good timing for me to do this review. Big stuff happening in wrestling this week. If you don't know, you had Hell in a Cell on Sunday, where AJ lost his U.S. title to Baron Corbin. And Roman Reigns, as well as Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, reformed the Shield on Monday night on Raw. So very big week for wrestling. So I decided this is the perfect time to review this battle pack that I picked up. So let's take a look at AJ Styles first. Again, head sculpt. That's really nice. That really looks like AJ. Very well done. Hair looks good. I like the sculpt of his hair. Beard looks nice. There's some shading in his face, you know, like under the cheekbones and, you know, on his head. It's just good. The eyes are in place. Everything looks good. Again, the hair is sculpted very nicely. Well done. The body is nicely done. A nice sculpt here. Looks good. I like it, you know. I like the way the gloves look. And his boots, they're just kind of painted on a little bit. Actually, there's a little bit of a bump here, so that's pretty cool. So not bad overall. And excuse me if I sound a little weird. I've been battling this cold for the last few days. You know, I have a I have a auricular in my mouth as I do this review, so hopefully we get through without coughing too much. So let's take a look further at the paint. One thing I've always said about Mattel is they do really great tampo printing, and I love the way, probably one of the best things they do. Like, you see it in their multiverse line as well in certain figures, like the Harley figure looked great. You know, tampo printing wise. So here you go with the AJ Styles shirt. Looks really good. Look at all the little work in there. Very nicely done. Then this is even printed, his little belt here. You know, it's a basic figure, so Styles looks good there. Phenomenal looks good there. 1. So all done in silver and grays. Very nicely done. That's about it with the paint, honestly. The rest is just black, so, and like some skin tone, no shading there, but it's, you know, it's decent. Articulation, you know, this is where these figures, you know, they're basic, but it's not like super basic. Head is on a ball joint, but you don't get too much movement in there. You go side to side, not really much else. So, is what it is. You do have a waist twist there, nothing in his torso. Hinge, swivel shoulder. You do have a bicep swivel. Single joint and elbow. Hinge, swivel wrist. You got swivel at the hip. You know, very basic there. Single jointed knee. You do have a swivel at the boot, so you got a boot cut there. That's pretty good. And a hinge at his foot. So they might be basic, but it's decent articulation. A lot better than a lot of other like basic figures. And they're much taller than a lot of basic figures. And this single carded figures are the same price as a lot of other basic figures. So you're really getting a lot of figure from Mattel and this WWE line for a good price. Now Roman Reigns. I know a lot of people hate Roman Reigns, except when he's in a shield, it seems. But I like Roman Reigns. That's okay. You can hate me for it. But I really do. I think he's matured into a very, very good performer. Obviously, a really good locker room leader. You know, blah, 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 blah. And this is a pretty decent representation of him. This is really, really long hair mode. I think his hair is a little shorter right now than this. But, you know, face looks pretty good. It's not bad. He's got kind of like a rock thing going on with his eyebrow there. They are cousins after all. But, you know, it's a decent head sculpt. It's not as good as AJ's, but it's decent. You got the long flowing locks going in front and back, and that's soft plastic there. Definitely going to hinder some articulation for sure, but, you know, the body sculpt looks good. A little bigger here, obviously, than AJ. Some good definition in the arms there. This whole like vest piece looks really nice. That's also soft plastic on top. Pretty cool. They could have just painted that on and they didn't. He's got cargo pants sculpted in nicely. His pants look good. Boots look good. Yeah, it's good. It's a good sculpt. Then again, tampo printing on here is excellent as well. You got the Roman Reigns symbol there on his chest, and look at the tats. They do these tats so good. As we've seen with the, like, when I looked at the Undertaker figure for the my Halloween was WWE Zombie review from last year, we're really impressed with the tats, as well as like the. Did I look at Finn Balor? I did not look at Finn Balor here. I don't think I did that on Repacked, but still, really nice stuff with the tampo printing. Looks really good. That looks incredible. And you got some more on his glove there. Both sides. Pretty cool, guys. Really, you know, it's impressive for, you know, a cheap figure. Head, as far as articulation, can't really do much with the head. I'm so impressed that I could even get it that far over. So, same thing as AJ though. Swivel waist, hinge swivel shoulder, bicep cut, single jointed elbow. You get the hinged hand here, wrist, swivel. You know, you got your swivel thigh there. You can kick pretty good there, so that's pretty cool. Single jointed knee, boot cut, and ankle hinge there. So pretty decent for basic figures. You know, like you open up his legs a little bit and you really have a good, decently good figure. I really like that this is nice plastic over it. That's some effort for a basic figure, you know? And again, these are not small figures. I mean, they do scale with their more elite figures too. So let's do some size comparisons. Here is Revoltech Deadpool. He's missing his hand. Where's his hand? On how about NECA? Oh, Christopher Reeve Superman. about the same size there. And how about another NECA? Muhammad Ali. Yeah, why are these guys on my desk? Because I'm going to review them soon, for sure. And yes, here's Marvel Legends Hela, who's very big. And Star Wars Black Series. Droid B. Darth Vader. So, overall, I really like these figures for what they are. You know, basic, but they look good, so that's not bad. You know, you're not going to be able to do too much with them, but you could fare way worse with figures. So, I like them. You know, again, not bad, especially since I paid, I don't know, like, what did I pay? 16 bucks for the battle pack? 15 bucks? Something like that. I think they're normally like 20 bucks or so. So, pretty good. I can dig that. Alright guys, that's all I got for this review. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you collect any wrestling figures? If so, let me know what you like. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until next time, peace out, peeps.